friends, it's Amy from the Wood County District Public Library Children's Place. This week's Take It Make It is floating chalk prints made into eggs. We talked about nests and how nest building is a very STEM activity, and that we notice more nests in the spring when the birds have come back or they've come out to build their nest to get ready to lay eggs. So I found this great craft idea, and when you come into the Children's Place, you can pick up a Take It Make It packet yourself and do this at home. What you'll get is a paper bag, some paper squares, a couple pieces of chalk, and a popsicle stick. So what you're going to do to make an egg in a nest is to take your paper bag and tear off the top, the part that opens, so that you only have the bottom left. So tear that off, recycle that top, and then open up your bag, and then roll down and crumple up the sides so that it kind of looks like a nest. Now you can feel free to use your imagination and glue some real nest supplies onto the outside. You could not do this part and make a nest of your own out of stuff in your yard to put your eggs in. Whatever you want to do, you could color this. It's all up to you. So you make your nest, and then in a shallow dish of water. Shallow means not tall, but a short, maybe a plate that can hold some water, or a wide bowl or pan like this. You're going to put in some water. Doesn't take very much. So you have about this much water standing in there, maybe less than an inch. Then you're going to take a piece of chalk and you're going to hold it over your pan, and you're going to scrape it with your popsicle stick so that it will float. The powder will float on the top of the water because it's lighter than the water. That's another STEM fact. Chalk particles will float on the top of the water because they're lighter until they soak up all the water and they fall to the bottom. Then use another color and do the same thing. Scrape, scrape, scrape as much as you want. And you can put all of your scrapes on one side. You can make sure they're all separate. Whatever you think. Practice. Try a couple times. It's just water and chalk, so you can practice as many times as you like. Then take your paper and lay it on top of the water, just so that the water is touching it. Don't push it down. You don't want it all the way in the water. You want just that top part, the part that's face down, to be in the water. And when you take it out, chalk water sticks to the paper like that. And it comes out pretty, like a speckled egg. Then you let this dry, and you can do this as many times as you like. I will tell you that after 1 or 2 times, the chalk does soak up the water and it will sink to the bottom. But you can just keep scraping more on top and trying a new piece of paper. You also could draw on this paper first. Maybe you want to make your egg shape first and do a couple designs on there in crayon or pencil. You could draw anything you want, a flower, whatever you wanted. But if you want to keep with the nest, after your paper dries, it will be fragile, because if you knock this around, the chalk does fall off a little bit. So be careful. Cut out your egg shape or your flower shape, and then you can pop it into your nest and have your own little nest of spring eggs. Come on into the Children's Place and we can give you your packet, or if you prefer to do curbside, drive up, call the number, and ask them if they will bring out a Take It Make It packet for this week for eggs and a nest. Thanks. Hope to see you soon.